All right, we're going live now. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Spotify. Because I don't know if you guys know, but sometimes we are on Spotify. We have a podcast there, Talk and Talk podcast. You can just search on Spotify or on other platforms like Deezer. We have our podcast there, and sometimes the immersions are there. So this is Talk and Talk. This is not a class, it's a conversation platform where we come to communicate in English, Spanish, French, and Italian. Today I have with me Bia, Gloria, Lu, Gabriel, and you, and we're going to talk about lies. My name is Bruna. I live in São Paulo with my family, and I work here on Talk and Talk as a community manager and also as a teacher. Guys, there are 6 of us, so I'm going to split us into breakout rooms so that we can have like a balanced conversation. Everybody can talk a bit more. I'm going to have here in the main room with me Ju and Bia, and then the other Lu, Gabriel, and Claudia are going to the breakout room. All right. Please, in the breakout room, just choose someone to read the questions and just to make sure everybody's going to have the chance to talk a little bit. Don't forget, everybody wants to share your story, so don't talk too much. Well, all of you already know how it works, so I think it's easier, right? The first question, it's not a question, it's an introduce yourself, and you have to tell 2 things about you that are true, and 1 is a lie. So the first one is like a guessing game. I think it's a funny way to start the immersion. At 1:50 something, 52, I think I will bring you all back to see how the conversation was. All right. If you have any problems in the breakout room, there's a button there called Ask for Help. You can just click on the button and I can go to the room to help you. Okay. Are you ready? Let's go. All righty. So we're going to start. Ju, can you share with us 2 things about you that are true and 1 that is a lie? Bia and I, we will try to guess which one is a lie. That's typical, and I love this game.
I'm Ju. I'm living in Belo Horizonte. I'm a lawyer in data protection, and I'm journalist too. I'm into plants and dogs. I have 20 plants, but I don't have dog, but I love it.
There is a lie in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you have a dog, Ju, but I don't know. What do you think, Bia? What do you
I think
is
she
the lie?
has a dog. I think she has a dog.
Yeah. Is it the lie, Ju? Do you have a dog?
No, I don't have a dog. And I love its dog and I love its plants, but I don't have a 20
plants. All right. You don't have 20 plants. All right, that's good. Very good. And how about you, Bia? Your turn.
Yes, so I'm Bia. I work here in Stockholm as a software developer, and I'm 26 years old, and I have 3 sisters. That's it.
Oh gosh. I know the country is right. The age, I'm not sure. Oh gosh. And I have no idea about the sisters. Do you want to try first, Ju? What do you think is the lie, Ju?
I don't know, because today it's my first meeting with Bia.
Okay.
Everything right or all wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe the age.
Okay. I think it's about the sisters. I don't think she has 3 sisters. Maybe there's a brother in the middle of it, or maybe just two sisters instead of 3. I don't know. Share with us, Bia.
Yeah, Juliana is right. I'm not 26, as I said. I'm 28.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you have three siblings for you,
Yes,
sisters.
it's
Yeah,
true.
amazing. Very good. Well, guys, about me, this is really difficult, but I have already played this game a lot of times, so I will keep with the same sense. Well, you already know I live in São Paulo with my family. I live with my parents and my brother. Fun facts about me. I have already played a lot of sports like basketball, handball, futsal, swimming classes, capoeira, all of these things. And another interesting fact about me is that I've never flown by plane. I've never traveled by plane. I always traveled by bus, and that's it. What do you guys think?
I think you always fly with plane. I think
Really do? Okay, let's hear from B.
Yeah, I agree with Juliana. I think the airplane is the lie.
Everybody thinks this one is a lie, but it's true. I've never flown by plane. Can you believe it? This is in my goals. I don't know. Till I get 30, by 30, I think I will have traveled, or I will have flown by plane, but it hasn't happened yet, girls. And it's true. I have played a lot of sports already, but the one about the plane is false. All right. I think now we know some information about when each other. We can start with the questions, and let's start talking about the impact of lies in our relationships. And if you want to bring some information or some facts you have in your life, you can bring it to us. Bia, let's start from you. What is the impact of lies in our lives?
Yeah, I think it can be positively and negatively. Yeah, I think negatively, yeah, you have to like. I think when you start to lie, you have to support that lie sometimes, and sometimes the people won't believe in you. And what else? But in a positively way, maybe you are trying to avoid some anxiety, like to trigger an anxiety in another person, or but yes, I think it's not kind of lying, but avoid to say. Yeah, but it's hard to say because
It's like omitting, right? Like you're like omitting instead of, yeah, like you're not saying, you're keeping it true yourself. You are, because like sometimes we don't lie, but we don't say, we just omit.
yes,
So,
yes.
so it's difficult to, yes. And it's really nice what you said, Bia, because I feel that sometimes we avoid some bad feelings to the other person, like, oh, I don't want them to suffer or something, but we suffer because we are lying. So you feel really anxious because you're not telling the truth, and to hide a lie sometimes is really exhausting because you need to keep lying. Nowadays I avoid to lie, girls, but in the past I lied a lot because my parents were really not as, they were a bit strict, overprotective, so I tried to lie to do the things I wanted, so to go to parties, to go out, and it is exhausting to do it all the time. And I think this is the negative part. And I don't know if there is something positive in lying. Yeah. Jo, can you see something positive?
I think yes, because sometimes people we don't we don't prepare to listen some things at the moment, and I think sometimes it's necessary to lie. And for example, for keep maintain. I don't like this, but keep maintain the social. I like it to watch funny videos, and I see the girl said, I would like to, how do you say, go to wedding party. I can I leave my auntie? She stayed in my house. No, you can leave your relative. This is a comment, but in the real situation, people probably will lie it. Oh, that's okay. All right, you can leave some your relative, for example. Uh, I
That's true.
I think it is.
Yes, it's true, and it's nice what you said. I feel that sometimes um in these like social situations, like when we are interacting with other people, it's convenient to lie, right? I think that's the word. It's convenient to lie um because otherwise we will get too stressed. Like there are two options: or you lie, like we can either lie or be really sincere, because there are some guys who are super sincere, and I think it is really nice too. Yeah. But yeah, do you think lies can affect personal integrity and character? How do you see that?
Yes, I think if the person is lying too much, I think I cannot trust on her. So wouldn't don't I wouldn't know if the person is telling the truth or not. So it's gonna be hard to
Yeah.
trust on her. Yeah.
Has this ever happened to you, like someone who lied a lot to you and you don't trust them anymore?
No, I don't think so.
That's good. All right. And how about you, Ju? The third one. Do you think lies can affect the personal integrity and character?
I think yeah, I think it impacts.
Has this ever happened to you? Like, do you know anyone who lies a lot and you don't trust them? Because I feel that sometimes it's about trust. We stop trusting the person who lies a lot, and this is really really sad. Has this ever happened to you? Do you know anyone that you don't trust so much anymore?
Yeah, I happened with me. I don't trust this person.
That's sad. And how can we rebuild the trust after this event, this experience?
I asked for the person for interview some people, and she said to me, "Oh, I interview everyone, but last day I sent for you the result,
Mhm,
but after I I discovered I
mhm,
discovered she lied to me. She not don't she didn't uh, interview the person, all the persons,
mhm,
and she interviewed in the older time.
mhm. Oh
But
gosh.
I I I discovered
Mhm. I got it. Yeah, this is bad. So it's not a friend, right?
she how do you say false friend.
A false friend. Okay, I got it. Very good. Yeah, it is really difficult, and I agree with you, girls, that it can affect. That's why I'm trying to stop lying to my parents. Because I know this they don't trust me so much anymore, and it's true. Because I lied so much when I was younger that nowadays they think everything I say is a lie. So it's really sad. But I'm trying to rebuild my not my image, but like to rebuild this trust, you know. I think it is important to build this trust again with them. Yeah. Well, Drew was saying that there are some situations that it's okay to lie. So, Drew, can you share with us what are the moments that you think lying is a moral obligation, where we are obligated, to lie?
I think, for example, I worked in hospital a long time ago. When you need to talk for the relatives, the patient diet, for example, you need to lie. You can say in the telephone, oh, your relative, your daddy, your mom died. You need to lie. She's not so good. You need to back at the hospital.
That's true. I can imagine how difficult it is to make this phone call knowing the person is dead already, right? Like to call and say, "Oh, can you come to the hospital?" and something. And then, yeah, very good. I don't know. I was talking to a friend today also about another situation when someone cheats on their partner. You know, like, Pia, do you think this is a moment where we when we are obligated to tell the truth? To be honest.
Yeah, I think this is it's a hard situation. But like if it was my friend, I think I would tell her. Like if I saw her boyfriend cheating on her, correct?
Mhm.
And I would tell her.
Yeah, that's good. Can you think of other moments where we are obligated, or we, like, morally speaking, it is important to tell the lies?
To tell the lie.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't like to lie. So so yeah, I'm thinking in which situation I would lie, but it's gonna be, yeah, I don't know.
And I think when we are adults, you know, I think it is important to, I don't know, I feel lying is something so, like, something we do so much when we are children, you know. I was listening, I don't know if you guys know the podcast knowing Viabilize. You know, there is an episode, I think they released this 2 weeks ago, called Emprego. And then the girl lied to her wife. She, like, the wife was waiting for a job interview, like for the answer of this interview. The partner deleted all the emails and didn't tell her, like, about that. Like, they would live in another country, it would be a good opportunity. And then she lied so hard. So I think this is so terrible. So lying is really complex. Yeah. What do you think is the impact in children, in lying? Uh, how important is the role of parents and educators in teaching honesty? This is a tough question. I'll start for you, Bia. What do you think?
Yeah, like which question it is?
It's the fifth.
Um, I think depends. Like I think because when we are children, we used to believe. I don't know. I think we used to believe like in uh the Santa, East Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. So I think in this case, parents lie to the children, but at the same time, I think it's try to not lie to them, and try to explain a different, not in a hard way or in a good way, because they are children, so probably they wouldn't understand the situation sometimes.
It's really difficult when we are talking about children because yeah, like people lie in life, you know, and then like but like sometimes the lies they are like because of a situation, right? I don't know. There will be a surprise party for Bia, and and nobody can tell her about this party, but the children think lies. The child can think lie is oh, it's wrong, and then tell B about her part, you know. So it's hard for maybe for children to understand the moments that are okay to lie, right? Like this one when there is a surprise, or moments like when you are really telling a lie. So to balance this is really difficult. Yeah. How do you see that, Drew?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's complete. It's hard because the children following the example, and it's complicated.
It's true. Like and it's really nice what you said, you know, about like children following the examples. And I think this is important. Yeah, I think it's good to find a balance, right? Like between lying at certain moments, but explaining for them that lying is bad, right? And they need to be honest in general, right? Yeah. We were talking about hiding the truth and lying. So I will keep with you, Ju. I want to know from you if you think there is a difference between lying and withholding or hiding the truth, and how can we determine what is ethical in these moments or not?
I'm sorry, I don't know the meaning. Hide holding.
Withhold. This means like hide.
Hide.
Hide. Okay.
Hiding. You can explain at the moment for the person. Maybe you prepare a surprise for your neighbor, and they prepare the cake and the balloons. I think it's maybe the situation is a good thing, could be a good thing. But the liars, just in this social situation I said before.
It's true. But it's, for example, I think when we are talking about bad moments, you know, like I don't know, something really bad happened, you broke something, you or like I think lying and withholding they are the same, you know, because you are keeping the information from the other person, you know.
Yeah,
I think lying is even worse because you need to admit after that you are lying. So I think it's worse, you know. How
yeah,
do you see that, Bia?
I think sometimes we lie when the people ask us how we are doing, or how are we. So yeah, like we maybe sometimes we are not automatic, so that's, but it's a lie at the same time.
It's true, but I think this these moments where we answer like, how are you? I think it's normal to lie. Because like, if you ask me, Bia, like we are not close friends, if you ask me, Bruna, how are you? I won't start venting here, like saying my experience and saying what is going bad or not, because like this is not the moment, and I'm not your close friend, so it's difficult to balance, But I think they are the same, like in terms of ethics, do you think lying and withholding are the same, or which one is worse? What do you think?
I think depends on the situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So it's a hard question.
I know. All right, all right. I will keep with you, Bia, to ask you. You said you are a person who doesn't lie. So, what are the benefits of being honest, and also what are the challenges in being honest? Because I think that it's not always easy to.
Yeah,
How do you see it?
I think you are being true with yourself, but at the same time, you have to be careful to not how can I say trigger,
Hurt.
hurt somebody else, even with words. And yeah, and I think people will believe on you. So it's about trustness as well. And yeah, you are being honest with you and others.
Yes, and I think this is the best thing we can do, like if you are in a relationship where you don't like the person anymore, or you love but you don't want to be there, just be honest, because if you lie, it will be so stressing, just like we were saying, it causes a lot of anxiety, and I think the best thing we can solve things is being honest. It is difficult, for like the other person, because sometimes we will hurt people. But be honest with ourselves is important too, right? So I don't want to be in this situation anymore. I think this is not the best place for me. But I will be sincere with myself and with the other person, right? Because sometimes we lie to ourselves too. And this is the point. Yeah. You, how do you see that? And what are the benefits of being honest and the drawbacks?
Yeah, I agree with you when we talk about relationship. I need to, I think I need to be honest with the other person. You need to choose the best the best words, but probably you hurt the person. Um, I think the honesty it's important in this situation.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. Very good. I will skip to question number 9. Do girls think it's better to tell a white lie to spare someone's feelings, or to tell the truth regardless of the consequences? If you wanna bring some experience you had, you can do it too. Okay. If you want, just say it. Let's start from you, BM.
What is a white lie?
It's a lie that it's not so. It's like a simple lie, like uma mentirinha, something like this.
Yeah, I think depends, because how much you can support this lie, because even it's a white lie, you are lying, and probably you have to support this lie. And sometimes telling the truth could be better. And dilemmas, I don't know.
Oh, these questions are hard. Yeah, I don't know. For example, I will bring you an experience I have, because sometimes my friends invite me to do things, but I don't want to go. So I just stop replying their messages because I don't want to tell them, look, Fulana, I don't want to go. So I don't say anything. I just don't answer the message anymore. It's not a lie because I don't say anything, but it's something that I avoid them to, like, I try to avoid tell the truth that I don't want to go, that I'm not into going. And but I know I disappoint them because I didn't reply to the messages at the same time. So I think it's better to just say, look, I don't want to go. Can we reschedule it, or can we do it some other day? Are you lying because of what I said? Are you like this? No? Okay. All right. What do you think, Ju? Is it better to tell the white lie, or to tell the truth? Doesn't matter the consequences, regardless of the consequences.
You don't answer the person.
I don't answer, Ju. Yes, I don't answer for a long time. Like I stop answering, and then I want them to understand. I don't want to go.
How
I
you
am
go
terrible.
you go to São Paulo and I will invite you to
If I don't answer,
take a
if I
call.
don't answer, Ju, it's because I don't want to go. Yes, it's true.
É the deixar no vácuo.
The famous ghosting. It's terrible to admit that, but it's true. Oh gosh, I'm doing it on YouTube, but it's true. Like my friends are already know. Like when I don't answer, like when they invite me and I don't answer, they say, Bruna, if you don't want to go, it's okay. So they already know how I do it.
I think it's right because the white lie it's subjective. Maybe this white lie it's impact me, it's important to me, but for you it's not so important. And I think I don't like this situation. I prefer to be honest, and I say, oh, sorry, but today I'm not good. I don't want to go this place, and it does stay grateful the person. That's okay.
Very good, very good. Yeah, it's true. I will share another question here, because the 10th I didn't understand. How might the nature of the relationship between two people impact the ethics of lying? What? uh the nature of the relationship, like if it's with a relationship with your boss, for example, can impact the ethics of lying. I didn't understand. All right, but it's okay. I will add another question here, because I want to know from you girls, what was the last lie you told, and why did you do so? When was it? Yeah, Dia, what's up for you?
It's hard.
You don't remember?
It's being recorded.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't remember. It's hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here, because as I said, when I was younger, I lied a lot, but I'm trying to force myself to be honest, like to tell people I don't want to go. So the last moments, the last invitations I got, I told my friends I don't want to go. I just don't want to do that. But some weeks ago, I was sad in the immersion, but I told you people, I'm sad today. I don't know. Yeah, it's difficult to think. Be I am with you. Can you think through the last time you lied?
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember. But if I remember, I will talk to.
You will not judgment here on YouTube.
No.
All right. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I think it is important to be honest, girls. We are adults. Come on. There is a good question here, and I want to know from you. I am just adding questions here. Who do you think girls that lie more, men or women? This is a good one. And why? Why is it so? Why do you think this is like this? I'll start from you, Ju.
I think I don't know. I think it's the same. The man and the woman. I think he would talk about the cheat, right?
Yeah, cheating.
Maybe man. It's the cultural improve this for men and not for women. But I think it two genders do the same thing.
I agree with you. When I think when we are talking about cheating, I think men cheat more than women. It's not that women don't cheat, but I think it's more common with men. Sure. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think lying is related to gender, but maybe I don't know if there is a research or something like this. How do you what do you think about it, Bia?
Yeah, I agree with both of you. Probably men, but yeah, lie is not related to the gender.
Very good. I'm trying to find here on Google if there is a research or something like this. Yeah, and it's saying men lied more than women. There is really a study about that. Yeah. Girls, can you say when someone is lying? Like if you are talking to someone and you see that the person is lying, can you tell, are there any signs or any gestures, body language? Do you know anything like this, Ju?
Yeah, I think the eye contact you can pursue, and the hands in the back, things like this. I think it's possible.
Yes. I don't know if your girls know Casimiro. You know him? No? He's a streamer and YouTuber. He's not a YouTuber. He's streaming, but there are some videos of him on YouTube. And he reacts to videos. There is a series of videos of him that he reacts to a program called Aeroporto, where the people go to the airport, they are traveling. It's a real series, and they go through the custom, like they see the luggage and everything. And when like people they are carrying drugs, the way they behave is different, right? The voice shakes a little. Their as you said, Jude, the eye contact is different. So I agree with you. And you, Bia, can you say when someone is telling
Maybe,
you?
yeah, the body language, but I cannot say when, or yeah, it's hard for me because I think I believe in like everything. So sometimes I like, oh, I'm not sure about this because yeah, like, but it's hard. For me, it's hard.
Yes, and it's hard to say like, oh, the person is lying, because sometimes it's like it's hard to judge, right?
Yeah, and even when we are playing a game, like a board game, it's hard to say, oh, these people is lying. So because in a board game, you sometimes you have to lie. So it's hard.
once my students invited me to play Among Us, Bia. Can you imagine?
Yes.
And I was and they were teenagers, and I was the imposter, and I needed to lie to them, and it was really difficult. The last one I wanna ask you, girls, is about lying in job interviews. And what can be the impact of lying in these moments, because sometimes we tell small lies in job interviews. Like, Ju, I want to know from you, because I know you've been experiencing some job interviews. So have you ever lied in any interview? Do you think it's okay sometimes you lie?
No, I never lied in job interview. I think it's not good idea to lie. Maybe you need to lie for yourself. For example, you don't believe you can do this job, but you say, yes, I can, I can. You need to do this. Oh my gosh. But maybe I can. You have a doubt about yourself at the moment, but you need to lie for yourself and for the recruiter.
And like some it's interesting, because sometimes we need the job so much that the only not solution, but the only thing we think of, I need this job, so I will say I can do that, or that I have this experience, right? I know some companies, they require, for example, Excel skills, like, if you say you have Excel skills, you need to go there and create a sheet or create something like this, to prove. Can you imagine? So it's difficult to lie. Yeah. Have you ever lied in a job interview? Like, what do you think of it?
Once I said I think that I said I think wrong, and after the interview I started panicking because, oh, maybe I lied, and it was a mistake. But the guy asked me if I had worked with a partner before, and I said yes, but I confused it with another one. So, and after that I felt bad.
I can imagine.
Yes.
Very good. Yes, I think I've never lied. Yeah, I think it's the best thing to do is to be honest, because if we get the job and you need to prove you have this skills, or you need to prove you have this experience, it's really, really complex, right? Not simple. Yeah. Very good, girls. I will bring the guys from the breakout room back. And I just wanna, I was checking some other questions here about lies, and I want to know from you if someone has ever spread lies about you. Like, has anyone ever told something about you that it wasn't truth, and they spread this lie, you?
Sorry, I don't understand.
I will say it again. Has anyone ever spread, like, shared lies about you?
Ah, Probably yes.
But not that you like that,
But I'm not discovered at the moment.
Okay. That's good. And you, Bia?
Probably yes, but I don't remember now.
All right, that's good. That's good. Well, not good, right? I hope nobody has told lies about me or has spread something. I don't think so. I am so peaceful, in general. I think all of us, we are so okay, we are calm, right? So that's good. Bringing the guys back, and then we're almost over. They're coming back here, Lou and Gabriel. How was the conversation, Gabriel? Did you like it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was a good conversation with Luana, with our another colleague needed to leave
Gloria
the
left.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. But it's a good subject, and Luana and me share almost the same thoughts,
Uh-huh.
but I think I have no problem with white liars like little wires, and Luana is different than me.
All right. Let me ask you something. I was asking the girls here if they have already lied in a job interview. Have you ever lied in job interview? Like, what do you think about that, Gabriel?
Oh, it's a big problem. Yeah, I did it. There was a time I said that I has a intermediate English, if I'm not mistaken, in a interview, job interview. It's a big problem.
You said you what? You had what?
Sorry, I didn't say.
Can you repeat the lie? You
I lie in a job interview that I know I knew English.
okay.
Yeah, but I've never studied English before.
But like, did you get the job?
Not.
No, okay. Good. Can you imagine if you had gotten it and
Yeah,
then you would
yeah.
like needed to talk in English?
I knew only, oh, what's her name, this kind of thing, and I think in my mind I knew to talk English, but I started to study English, and I realized, whoa, I didn't know everything, nothing,
Yeah,
everything, nothing.
very good. And how about you, Lu? How was the conversation? And share with us if you have already lied in a job interview.
The conversation was amazing. We talk a lot. The subject is, but it's so good to talk. About
I love.
about the interview, I guess it's not because I don't do a lot of interviews,
Mhm.
and I really want the job, but I don't know how to lie, in the right way.
Yes. Yes, because it's not just lying, like you need to, like, just like Bia
Yes,
said, you need to
you need
support
to
your
keep
line.
yes, you need
Yeah,
to
to keep the
support
line.
your
Yes,
line.
you need to keep. Yeah, that's true, Lu. So this is the challenge of lying, right? You need to be consistent and keep the same line. Oh, really hard to do that. Guys, it was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much, you and Bia, for the amazing talk here in the main room. Everybody here was so honest, so it was difficult to answer, because they were always, no, I don't lie, I don't lie. So it was a challenging conversation, but I liked it. Thank you so much, girl. Gabrielle and Lou, thank you so much for coming too. I hope you guys have a great afternoon. And I see you around. Have a great rest of week. And next week, Camila is back.